Alrighty, this is the, I believe, part 6 of the Jadd Empire campaign. Right now we are mostly waiting for things to core. And yeah. We needed to do that. Let them in. Into the Arms of Truth. We're gonna integrate Eliana whenever we can. Okay, what do we need next? So we need these provinces. Have they started? No, they have not. Duty. Them in. More conversions. Golden Highway. Do that. Let the goblins in. Shame we can't get this upgraded. We have all the Zanite, we have most of the Bersani. We don't have all the Gelkars, we obviously don't have all of the Bahari either. Okay, let's core up a few more provinces. That can get cored, and this can get cored as well. Okay, we need more seats in the Exemplary. Ardu can get a seat. Amrahar can get a seat as well. Where did I put in Denny Johnson, right? Yes, I did. Excellent. Golden Highway construction, obviously we do that. Transfer trade here, trade here. So it's my 60,000 versus their 100,000. Okay, looks like I need to move this army here too. Okay, for right now then we'll just fight the remnants of Demi-Jonsar. More conversions obviously is good. Core that. I want to basically conquer everything in this area. Okay, we also want to invade that. Probably going to give all this to Conquest and have them act as our sort of march over in the east. Okay, I got this war. Got them in. Let's flip over to Conquest. It's complete. Good. Land maintenance modifier is good. That'll help tremendously with our upkeep. Can I build any good buildings? Yes, I can. Good. Get this to Conquest. Get this to Conquest. Okay. Radiant Court attracts all. Let me look at army quality, arrivals. Could actually get that up with that. Alrighty. Doesn't make any difference. Truce with null causes up. Half-orc minority. Have to go sit down on this province. Okay, do that. Move these guys down this way. And we want the sky to drill, this guy to drill. In. Actually, just gonna go sit on their capital. Okay, we want all of this. Actually, including that. Okay, they disappeared. I want to send more cannons that way. Cannons that way. Okay, let me pay off another loan. Kind of want them, yeah, I want them to annul their treaty with Buvari to go ahead and make that war a lot easier. And we need to send this army over this way. Let me actually go like this. Should be a little bit quicker. Yeah, it'll be quicker. Those guys can go there. This army can come here. This can go there. And yes, we annex that province. And we start coring it. Take the southern river. As the Denbasa nears the Gulf of Rahan, it grows thick with silt and with riches. The surrounding banks, whether lush jungle or equally lush farmland, are occupied by Haramari lords. The human majority of the city of Sarnapan, silt capital of the Haramraj, has sought to make a name for itself since that tired state's final fall. But these facts are subordinate to one truth. All those who make their home in the light who make their home by the southern river lack the light of Suriel and must be made to embrace it. Okay. Can do that. Take that as well. That. Next idea group is going to be diplomatic, because we want that. Alrighty. We want that trade power is more valuable along with the missionary strength. turn war on, actually. And we can take provincial taxation, which is another nice buff. We want national unrest, actually. Next tech, we won't be too badly behind Buvari. Institutions, okay. Combat width is 27. Let's go up to 15. What's our cavalry ratio now? 50%. 15. Alrighty. Next war is going to be against Buvari. That's got 6. What's wrong with these armies? They're... We need another infantry? These will be rather large armies, but we need large armies anyways to fight Buvari. Okay, there we go. We want to declare for their capital, which is Rama. Also want to deploy these guys. If any fort is worth bombarding, it is definitely this fort. What about that general we got? No siege. Of course he wouldn't have siege. Why would he have siege? Armies can go back this way and deal with this Buvari army. Take yearly inflation reduction. In. Want this. Okay, so what we want from them is basically this. Something like that looks about right. I want to make it also harder for the command to actually take anything from them. Is that a war wizard? No. I think Buvari has a mission tree that's being worked on right now. That should be interesting. Since they are one of the Rahan majors. They also use Mamluki in government form, which is kind of cool. And then okay, we want this army to come out. This army to come right here. They can deal with that. That. These guys can go attack that fort. Okay, like that. Go there. Let me divide this further. They can go there. Go there. They can go there. There. And these guys can go there. Does anyone want to get out of this war? No, they do not. Okay, let's do the draft again. Corruption, impressment, corruption, corruption. Militarize. Mobilize. Grant titles. Take side in Parliament. Grant titles. Another 60,000 men in the field. And just like that, we go from 0 manpower to 60,000. The wonders of democracy. Sort of. Not really. Nope, they get to stay there. Yeah, they're not doing great. What are they like great power-wise? Number 3. White Tiger spotted. No. Yeah, 200 ducats is worth it. Pop up. And this army can come deal with these guys. Okay, we want Fangbon out of the war. Take this battle because that will be a +2 to our dice roll. Yep, about what I expected. Finally pay off our loan. Serial blind our enemies. Alrighty. Gotta put down some rebels in Buvari. Alright, next, what are we taking? Dynastic Administration, Orders of Suriel. Yeah, we'll take that. Up to 9 tolerance of the true faith. Yeah. Are they willing to give me... Is there anything better I can take? My war score will tick up a little bit. Might as well also go kill these Arwelkan troops that are sitting on Verkal Gulen. Pretty good leader. Yep, this should be a stack wipe. Yep, there we go. Alright, now, where is that mission? Where is it? Where is it? Sun's Jubilation. In recent years, our Legion have pushed fast and hard, winning many fierce battles and bringing Suriel's light to many new lands. But we must remain cognizant of the fact that the war is only a means to an end, a necessary price but a weighty one nonetheless. We should make this truth clear to all our new subjects by organizing a massive celebration of Suriel of the sun and Suriel across our lands, bringing the warmth and wonder of his light into every city, village, and home. There's only a pause in the unending crusade against the darkness, but it is because of that truth that we must delight in such a celebration, to restore and rejuvenate us so that we may fulfill our purpose under Suriel. Okay, this army comes here. This army comes here. We're gonna send this guy over this way. Corn everything. Grand opening of the sun's jubilation. It begins at dawn. As Suriel's sun rises over Sardapan, massive silk banners unfurl along the walls, telling the story of Jahair and Jaddar in a scale and majesty befitting their greatness. When it reaches the Lotus Court, it illuminates the countless throngs who pack it, about to indulge in a banquet of Haramari proportions. When it reaches the mountain of Clearsight, and finally crests the top, a lightbringer standing there blows a ram's horn to signal the lighting of bonfires below, around which the Deodorian will be danced, and danced, and danced. At Azkajad, the bells ring as they feel the warming light, and Jadanazar, the trumpets blow, and Bulwar, great conference of light bringing theologian begins. It is a day of wonder, and a dawn of splendor. It is the dawn of the jubilation. So for the sentiment, we have like 2 years before we can annex them. Every piece of the Empire has their own way of celebrating, and each one pursues their tradition to the utmost over these months of jubilation, but nowhere does the joy shine greater than in Denijansar. Every form of celebration is occurring in some part of the city or other, and it is not uncommon that different parades cause chaos in the streets when they run blindly into each other. Within the city, however, no location rivals the sheer delights of the Herald's Palace, where every citizen of the Empire can roam from the most educated discussions of theological details to tables overflowing with the best desserts the Empire has to offer, to displays of artwork almost as resplendent as the best of sunsets. The Empire-wide party brings joy to every soul, reminds them of the sheer delight it is to be serving Suriel's crusade. It also plants a small seed of desire in every soul of the Jadd Empire, to join the throngs of Denijansar. And we need to do duty. Yeah, let them go. Let the Faceless burn. Our celebration across the land has aimed to show every citizen the wonder of life in Suriel's embrace. As a citizen of the Jadd Empire, this policy has been particularly effective in Dujitani. While at first the locals watched the dancing soldiers and lightbringers with a mixture of fear and bewilderment, they could not deny the appeal of free food and alcohol at our state-sponsored banquets, and so our generosity opened their hearts to the first rays of Suriel's light. As the festivities continued, we brought in everything from music to puppet shows to tell the truths of Jaddar, Jahair, and Suriel in a language they would understand. Some of our most skilled missionaries visited the area as well, including mages who could prove Suriel's might directly. With the sun shining so bright before them, it is unsurprising they have now embraced the Jadd in our empire. It's pretty good. Given that's a 20 development city. Surplus equipment. Good. Two of a kind. I'll take that. Do we have a royal marriage? We have a royal marriage. Oh yes. During the festivities over the past few weeks, the Divine Herald has repeatedly encountered a charming young courtier with the most beautiful eyes. Every day as the sun is setting, Aralessa has been meeting her new acquaintances. The first time they met amid a crowd in the Herald's palace. The next time they met on a balcony overlooking the fiery glow of Suriel's distant retirement. The third time was deliberate, an invitation and a dinner. The fourth, fifth, and sixth time need not be mentioned. It is now clear that the jubilation has forged an attraction between the two, an attraction that could easily become something more. Everlasting friendship. Let them in. Okay. Next tech. We want large cast iron cannons. Let me actually see. Yeah, I'll help them do that. The Jadd's temples are always a place of joy, as every ceremony reminds us of the warmth, light, and life that Suriel grants us. With the celebrations underway, they have only grown more crowded, with some unintended consequences. It seems some citizens have been practicing the Jaddarian without any real training, and utterly lacking any sense of Pelten. So it was inevitable that the mistimed move would cause one of the dancers to stumble and light the temple's curtains ablaze. While they escaped unharmed, albeit singed, the partying delayed any organized response, and the temple has been badly damaged. We must immediately undertake repairs and hope Suriel forgives us for this dereliction. Okay. Conversions, minor inconvenience. Institution is spread. Okay, let's move this army down here. Alrighty. When can we integrate Eliana? I can do it right now. Separate sentiment. Truce with Biz is ended. We cannot declare war until we get... Well, we can declare war, but don't really want to. It ends at dawn. As Suriel's sun rises over the palaces of Denbasa, it illuminates legions of bottom-rung administrators put to work as cleaners, accompanied by engineers repairing the stonework from any damage caused by overly enthusiastic partygoers. In the lands of the Sea of Dune harpies, it finds many a reveler still in the arms of their companion, though whether or not they remembered the night before is unknown even to Suriel. When it reaches Bulwar, it lights up the two most stubborn philosophers of the Conclave, who have argued through the night. They will continue to argue even as they join the slow trickle of people following the Suriani back home from Jaddazar or Azkajad. It is the end of the sun's jubilation. It is the end of the party for now, but across the Empire, every citizen knows that it is only the end of the beginning. Alrighty. We do that. And we declare on Biz for Gelkalis. We also would like to, yeah, we can't annex them while we're at war. This shouldn't be a super long war, though. Improve relations and see if I can get access through them. Need more Diplo, and we'll do this. We want that because we want that, and also it gives us an extra 5% governing or admin efficiency. Military developments, we want that 10 army tradition back that we lost. That. Transfer trade. Get all of this. I moved my trade around as well. Who else has Brisson? Yeah, we can't vassalize them. Can't ask them to hand over their trade power either. want to force religion. Guess we have to make them a vassal. If we want those cores. Alrighty, and we also get, where is that? Abolish slavery. When the Jadd was young, still a sun rising out of darkness, we made a deal with slavers. But we have always known slavery was an abomination. Enchaining others denies them their chance to fulfill their surreal given purpose, perhaps the most foul thing one can do to another man. Now that our sun, Suriel's sun, is shining high in the noon sky, it is time to make the truth clear to all of Rahen. Refugees. Should be stable government, sure. Is there anything I can do that would be useful? No, I don't think so. We want to okay, we get Bizarre to Biz deals. The Harpy Hills are an area that is exceedingly difficult to control, and while they are our enemy, Bizarre has historically done a good job at managing the rough terrain. It is clear that Suriel has chosen that to be their purpose in his crusade. Let us subjugate them so that we can make some use of their experience. Okay, we can take all of that pretty soon. And we want to annex a vassal. We want enforced unity of faith as well. Successful. Okay, we want to fight the command, and we want to do anti-monstrous conquest. Now, this probably won't be a super difficult war. What else can we do? How much can we take from them? Something like that seems good. Let's build some more production buildings. Oh, looks like we're at 45 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and call that an episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have had a good day, and hope you enjoyed watching this. See ya.